A séance was held in the great house of Collinwood. A séance which sent Victoria Winters back on an uncertain and frightening journey to the past. Back to the Collins family who lived in the year 1795. On this night, those within the Collins mansion will suffer the shock of discovering that deceit and betrayal are guests in the house.
You were helping her dress for the ceremony.
Now, did she say anything to you?
Nothing, monsieur. Why, I thought she would be here.
The Reverend Brooks is very upset. I didn't know what to tell him.
What could we say? That the bride disappeared?
Well, I did say we would notify him as soon as we learned what had happened.
Good. The less he knows, the better.
What do you mean?
Mr. Dupre?
Yes, what is it?
Mr. Dupre, I just looked in the stable. Miss Josette's horse is missing.
Missing?
Mr. Jeremiah's horse is gone, too.
I don't understand any of this. Was Josette afraid to go through with the ceremony?
Yeah, I wish I could give you an answer, but I cannot.
And what is this about Jeremiah's horse missing?
Well, I asked Ben to go out to the stable and find out if any of the horses were missing.
Surely you don't believe that Jeremiah had anything to do with Josette's disappearance?
Well, I do not know. But perhaps someone else had taken his horse, so we'll find out in a moment.
Where are you going?
I'm going up to Jeremiah's room to see if he's still here in the house.
Mr. Barnabas, I'm sorry about what happened.
I don't know what happened, Ben. Where's the Countess?
I took her upstairs to her room. She said she wasn't feeling well.
I see.
Would you like something to drink, Mr. Barnabas?
Huh? Oh, no, thank you, Ben. Now listen to me, the both of you. You are to say nothing about what you've seen and heard this evening. Is that understood?
Of course, Mr. Barnabas.
We will speak to no one.
I feel it would be pointless to upset a great many people when there is probably a very simple explanation of everything that happened.
We understand.
You may go to your rooms now, but don't retire for the night. I may need you.
Yes.
Well?
Jeremiah's not in his room, and
what?
his luggage is gone. And Josette's.
Mr. Dupre, you seem determined to believe that Josette's disappearance in some way is connected with Jeremiah's not being here. I find that an astonishing and rather shocking assumption.
I'm not passing judgment on my daughter or your uncle. But I do find it a very disturbing coincidence.
And I assure you that's exactly what it is, a coincidence. Jeremiah and I are almost like brothers. It's unthinkable that he would ever do anything deceitful.
Very well. I would still like to know why he's not here. Where is he? Why is his horse gone from the stable?
Mr. Dupre, why are we concerning ourselves with Jeremiah? He very often goes into Collinsport in an evening. He could be at the shipyards, he could be anywhere. But where's Josette? That's what concerns us most.
You think I'm not concerned about my own daughter?
I'm certain that your concern is as great as mine. But we shall be doing no good by staying here and worrying about it. We must go out and try to find her.
Where do you propose that we look?
Well, we could start by looking through the woods between here and Collinsport.
Barnabas, your servant just told you that her horse was gone from the stable. Now, if she's riding a horse, she's not going to be wandering off through the woods.
Ben did not say that Josette had taken it.
Then who did? And what do you mean?
The horse could have been stolen by someone. It's not the first time that's happened.
Oh, no, I find it inconceivable that she'd be wandering off in the woods all by herself alone at night. And that makes no sense.
Well, her sudden disappearance before the wedding ceremony doesn't make any sense either. It could well be that she's in some kind of danger.
Where are you going?
To my room for my pistols, and then go out and search for her.
You were supposed to knock before you come into a room. Have you no manners, Ben?
None, m'lady.
I am not your lady. What are you doing here? You were told to return to your own room.
You're forgetting. I take orders from you.
Well, I have no need of you right now.
I thought I ought to come to see you to congratulate you for doing your work so well.
Oh, are you impressed, Ben?
Aye. You got 'em all dancing like puppets on strings, haven't you?
I told you. I always get what I want.
I used to think the master of this house was the meanest person I ever met. But I was wrong. Next to you, Mr. Joshua Collins is a saint.
I do not appreciate lectures, Ben. Least of all from a convict.
What are you getting so angry for? You got what you wanted, didn't you? You should be real pleased with yourself.
Oh, why are you always so stupid?
I told you to stop calling me that!
What are you going to do to stop me?
Sorry I come here now.
You should be. But now that you are here, perhaps you would like to stay and see what further surprises Barnabas has in store for him.
What do you mean?
Did you really think my work was finished, Ben?
Haven't you done enough to this family?
No, not quite enough.
Miss Josette's gone. She's run off with Mr. Jeremiah. Mr. Barnabas will know about it in a few days. What more do you want?
I wanted to know about it now. Tonight.
Why?
Because there is much to be done after he finds out. You feel humiliated and rejected. And I want to make certain that I am the one he turns to.
It should be easy. All you have to do is use one of them evil spells of yours.
On Barnabas?
You've used them on others. Why not on him? It'd make it real simple for you.
That's exactly the reason why I would never put Barnabas under any spell to gain his love. Oh, I could have him that way, yes. He would not be truly mine. No, he must turn to me of his own free will.
And if he doesn't turn to you?
He will.
Pretty sure of yourself, ain't you?
It's the only way to be, Ben. And now it's time to stop talking about it because there's much work to be done.
Work? What kind of work?
I told you. I want Barnabas to know before this night is over that his dear uncle and Josette have fallen in love and run away together.
You'll have to see them together before he'll believe that.
No, he won't.
Well, how are you going to convince him?
Do you know where Barnabas is right now, Ben?
He's downstairs in the drawing room with Mr. Dupre.
Wrong. He's gone into the woods to search for Josette.
Alone?
Yes?
I shouldn't be here. I should be with him.
Wait. Well, there's nothing you can do.
He's probably looking for me to ask me to help him.
He didn't find you, and so he left without you.
But he shouldn't be alone out there.
Oh, Ben. Do you think I would let my dear Barnabas go walking through the woods alone? I wouldn't think of it. No. He'll have company in the woods. All the company he needs.
Josette! Can you hear me, Josette? It's Barnabas! Josette, is that you? Who is it? Who is out here? Speak up, whoever you are! Come out in the open where I can see you! Who are you? What are you doing out here?
Poor Barnabas.
Come out where I can see you!
Over here, Barnabas.
Where? I asked you where!
Directly behind you.
Who are you?
Don't you recognize me?
I cannot see you.
I am your uncle, Jeremiah.
No. You are not Jeremiah. Your voice is different.
Your Josette is gone, Barnabas. She has left you because she does not love you.
You're lying!
Oh, no. It is true. She's in love with me.
Stop it!
She has left you to marry me. Jeremiah.
That's not true! You're not Jeremiah. Who are you?
She's made a fool of you. She's deceived you. She has been unfaithful to you.
Stop it! Stop it!
Barnabas the fool! Barnabas the fool!
Barnabas! Barnabas, do not shoot!
Oh, Mr. Dupre, where did you come from?
I decided you shouldn't be out here alone. Why did you fire your pistol just a moment ago?
I wasn't alone.
Who was here?
I don't know who it was. But there was someone over there, a man. It was too dark. I couldn't recognize him.
And you shot at him?
Yes!
Why?
He tried to tell me he was Jeremiah. And the Josette had followed him.
Well, perhaps You only imagined that you saw someone.
No, there was a figure over there, but I know it was not Jeremiah.
Well, I think we ought to go back to the house. You can't see anything out here. It's much too dark.
Maybe you're right.
Barnabas.
Wait.
Barnabas.
What is it?
I heard a voice. Is it you, Josette?
The road, Barnabas. Go to the road.
What road?
Who on earth are you talking to?
Can't you hear it? It's a voice.
I hear nothing.
What road?
The road to Collinsport. You will find it there.
Find what?
You will see.
Barnabas.
You will see.
Barnabas, are you sure you're feeling quite all right?
I feel fine. Come, we're going to the road to Collinsport.
Why?
Well, because the voice told us that there would be something there. The road is just up ahead.
What is it you think we'll find there?
I don't know. Well, here's the road, but I don't see anything.
Just as I expected. Shall we go back to the house now?
Yes, there's nothing here.
What is it?
Josette's wedding veil.
He has found it.
Found what?
Josette's wedding veil. Torn and spattered with mud. On the road to Collinsport.
How'd it get there?
How do you think?
And now, what?
And now we wait a few moments till Barnabas and Monsieur Dupre return. And then we go downstairs. And then you will see how much he has changed.
I don't want to see it.
But you must, Ben. You doubted my word yesterday and again this evening. I want you to see how wrong you are. I told you the course of true love can be altered. But you won't believe it unless you see it with your own eyes.
I don't have to see it now. I believe you can do anything. And the meaner it is, the better you can do it.
You must go downstairs first. We wouldn't want them to think that we've been up here together, would we?
Are you afraid Mr. Barnabas might think there's something between us?
You be careful, Ben. Do not make me too angry. What happened to Mr. Joshua could very easily happen to you. Only I don't think being a cat would be suitable for you, Ben. How would you like to be a moth, Ben? A moth.
You're a mean and unmerciful woman.
I can be, when I'm not treated with the proper respect. Remember that.
I still don't understand how it got out on the road.
Nor can I.
You suppose that Josette could have been abducted?
I do not know what to think anymore.
Mr. Barnabas? Is everything all right, Mr. Barnabas?
No, Ben, everything isn't all right. Where were you a while ago? I was looking for you. I wanted you to help me search the woods.
I'm sorry, sir. I was doing my chores. I forgot to bring in the firewood. You found nothing in the woods, sir?
Nothing of any importance. Good night, Ben.
Monsieur Barnabas? Is there any news of my lady?
No, none at all.
Barnabas, may I suggest that you go to bed and try to get some rest? I'll go and speak to the others. We can resume the search in the morning.
I'd prefer to stay here and wait for her.
Oh, very well, as you like. Good night.
Barnabas? You really should try and get some rest. After what you've been through tonight.
In spite of what I've been through, I still love her. No matter what has happened, or what will happen, I will always love her.